The mic is working, I'm hoping. Did he beat the plant? Nice. And the numbers on the is not. I love the emoji. Yeah, we got new emojis, guys. We got new emojis, so something is happening. Definitely. What's good, like the update? Thanks for what you do. Not much, man. Everything going according to plan. Even better than the plan. I mean, we are back in the triangle. See here, we fell out the triangle, right back up inside the triangle. So we are doing better than the expected. This might just continue right up without any kind of further tests on downside. Just for 4 million ships. Now let's go to the moon. Good in guys. How you guys doing? Let me shift a little bit. What you go about that? We have to get it place. I'm good mood, guys. I'm good mood. Can barely hear you. It's okay. The sun is finishing. LA in the house. Start by smashing the like button. No, who's there? Your music. Waves down 30%, man. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly dump. It's this is very bad. This is very bad. It's not just bad because it dumped 30%, but it just didn't have any kind of support here. No support, it just went straight down. Very bad. Can't hear you, mate. Good evening. Good evening, Ramco. Good evening, everybody. Just want to start the show with a nice tune, so we're gonna put something chill on right now. To have in the background. I know you can hear me because the music was the problem, but right now music is gone, so we're gonna do what we usually do, the chill background sounds. Turn on the music. I can still hear you. Yeah. So right now I think this should be a little bit better. Yeah, this is a little bit better, and everything is set up as it should be. How you guys doing? We got a new emoji. If you haven't noticed, I added a TLA emoji, so you can spam my face. This is the best I could this is the best I could make. It kind of looks like me a little bit. It got some beard, and it got some long hair, so I try to do my best, try to do my best. That's better. Bull trap. No bull traps, man. No bull traps. It's called bear trap. I think people are misunderstanding. When you get something like this, when you get some kind of triangle, guys, when you get some kind of triangle, and the price goes something like this, and breaks on the downside, this is not a bull trap, and then, you know, reverse towards up, this is not a bull trap, this is a bear trap. So it's catching the bears because everybody goes short, you know, and then it reverses towards. So, you know, all the bears gets caught, right? That's called a bear trap. And, you know, the other way, you know, when it goes towards the upside, the reverse towards the downside, that's a bull trap. Bull trap. Keep remembering that. I think people are missing it. Waves looks bad, guys. Waves looks bad. It had a very nice uptrend up here. You know, yeah, depends on how you draw this up here. You can see here, over here, it kind of broke sideways, but, you know, maybe it should go something like this up here. You see here 20 moving average up here, even this. The biggest problem with waves is, you know, this daily candle 30% down, because this 10 moving average didn't offer any kind of support. 20 moving average didn't offer any kind of support. We're gonna see how this actually plays out over the day, but the fact that it so easily broke the levels of support, it gets me worried that, you know, something is wrong with this. I don't know what's wrong. You know, it maybe just pumped too much, you know, maybe just pumped too much, you know. It's up like something like, yeah, 8 times. 7.7 times up from the bottom to the top in, you know, 2 months or something like that. So right now it's pulling back big time, hard, but you know, it is a pretty decent pullback. That's also NFT. Make that into NFT. That's a Cayman, the ghost adopter. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but you know. By the way, guys, Bitcoin is doing exactly, you know, even I would say even better than expected, because we had this triangle up here, right? We drew this triangle earlier today, and you see, you know, we said that, you know, probability of downside is big. So this went to the downside, but it pulled back pretty quick. Let's see on the 4 hourly how this actually played out. We actually managed to close back inside the, you know, this triangle up again. So, you know, that's good, and you can right now see that we are trying to stay in the triangle. So we managed to pull back in the triangle. That's a little bit hopium, but, you know, we are still below the moving averages. So we need some kind of move, big move towards the upside, you know, to exit this towards the upside. From what I can see right now, you know, this went down, but, you know, it's just waiting for these moving averages to come a little bit on the downside. If you start getting rejected again, I'm seeing another, you know, move towards the downside. Then, you know, if you go back below 65.6, we might see a bigger move towards the downside. We already said that we are expecting a move towards the downside, so, you know, nothing really exciting is happening actually on the daily time frame up here. This level of support down here, we got 2 levels of support. This is 20 moving average with this line up here at 44.5, this level of support. So down here definitely can go. We can also go all the way down to 41.7, 41.2 down here with the 50 moving average and triangle right over here. So, you know, we got a few kind of supports. So, you know, the move to the downside is kind of expected, but, you know, if we don't do that, that's we have to consider that very, very bullish. Adrian Simic, hey brate, hope you're doing well, bro. Jasmine did me well last month, and now it's time to ride the Mirror Protocol train. What's Mirror Protocol train? Batch Guitar, what's up? TF Fans Club, yeah. How you doing, man? Checking in, Chamali. Let's check out Mirror Protocol train. Mirror Protocol, is it Mirror Protocol? It is actually a Qcoin. Oh man, that's a big pump, man. 14%, not as big, you know. It's a 4 hourly time frame. On the daily time frame, it looks something like this up here. So this, you know, it pumps too hard. This over here creates support up here above the levels. Right now, trying to you know, go higher up here, but it's still not out of the, you know, it's still not out of the downtrend. Unfortunately, I don't see it. You know, it is breaking this on the weekly 20 moving average, but, you know, there's still six days left to go. So we'll see how this actually plays out. How should these lines be made? I think there are 2 lines up here. One is down here. This is definitely a line, so it's probably gonna correspond with this 50 moving average down here, you know, a couple of weeks. So maybe go down up here, something like this, and then, you know, hit this 50 moving average with this trend line, because this trend line up here is definitely legit up here, very important trend line. But there are other trend lines up here on the downside as well. Let's see up here. So this downtrend up here looks like this downtrend got broken. So this short-term downtrend down here, where it went up here, consolidated, broke that, right now going towards upside. I think your next resistance should be, if you can stay this week above the 20 moving average, it should be all at around 2.6 or something like that up here. Because this moving average is gonna come slowly towards downside. It's gonna, you know, correlate with this nicely. But the chart doesn't look, you know, overly, you know, bullish or bearish or anything like that. It just looks like it's, you know, going towards the upside slowly. Sup Frobo Hobbit 1987. What's your take on XRP? XRP, yeah, we can check out XRP. Why not, man? XRP has been doing, you know, not much lately, but let's see up here. Long time since I checked the XRP. Last time we did check XRP, it was in this rising wedge up here. Broke out of the rising wedge, tried to go up here, got rejected up here. Right now going a little bit down. So if we fail to, you know, continue downside, I think it needs to have another move towards downside. We just saw the Bitcoin might do another move towards downside, so this is also, you know, in the books up here that it might do another move towards the downside down here a little bit, and then, you know, consolidate and continue towards the upside. At least that's what I'm looking right now. That might happen. That might happen. Weekly time frame, did you get across? Right now we are above the 20 moving average, you know, for second week, looking nicely. Got a lot of resistance up here, 20 and 50, 20 and 10 moving average right here, a support at 78. It looks okay. I mean, it's a small move towards the downside on the small time frames and stuff like that. Not small frame on daily, but you know, we are you know, we are creating higher highs. Good. We was in some kind of rising wedge, so some kind of pullback needs to happen. We don't want to go back below 72 or something like that down here, you know, because then it's lower low and stuff like that, you know. We don't want to do that, but there is nothing that says right now bearish or anything, you know. Pullback is pullback, and that happens, you know, but nothing overly bearish. GOG is another after gods. GOG is another, you know, gem after gods. GOG. Guilds of Guardians. I'm not really into these games, guys. I'm not really into games. I've been checking it out, you know, and you know, it did pump up here from bottom to top up, you know, something like 90%, having a pullback right now. This might be consolidation phase up here. You can see it's 100 moving average up here. Broke that. Right now up there is a resistance up here at the top up here. Just put line up here because it is corresponding very nicely with this resistance up here. That's a resistance right now. I think it might just consolidate up here, have a little bit pullback up here, and then, you know, create this maybe nice cup and handle pattern. Depends on how much this pullback goes. Might be cup and handle pattern up here, you know, somewhere up there to top. It might pump like 100% or something like that once it breaks this, you know, 0.90 line. We'll see. Captain is in the chat. Captain, hi Captain, how you doing? Is Doge more bullish now? Elon bought shares in Twitter. Yeah, guys, Elon bought, you know, Twitter, so we like that. Elon buys Twitter. I mean, there's probably tons of news. Elon buy 9% stake. We don't want to CNN. Let's see news up here. Bloomberg. Elon Musk takes 9.2% stake in Twitter after hitting a shakeup. That's a regular question. Silicon Valley giant Twitter shares post biggest intraday surge since IPO in 2013. So it went up like 20% if I'm not mistaken or something like that. Yeah, so he bought 9.2%. Is this bullish for Doge? I would say it is. I would say it is bullish for Doge. I told you, every time we talk about Dogecoin, I'm telling you guys, the CEO of Dogecoin is Elon Musk. You might believe me, but that's the guy. You know, and whatever, you know, Elon Musk touches, you know, it surges in value. The guy got 80 million followers. You know, understand that? You understand? I fell asleep during your early night show. Lol, so sorry. Nah, that's good. That's good. That's good. So let's see up here how the companies. Twitter right now 27% up. Look at the gap, guys. Look at the gap. What are you gonna say now? It needs to go back down to 40 bucks. Imagine my 9.2%. It's like it's nothing. Yeah, but you know, Twitter did, you know, crash towards downside big time. I mean, look at the crash up here. From the top up here to the bottom, it went down something like 60%. That's more than, you know, some, you know, crypto coins. And they are saying, you know, that crypto is dangerous to the normal people. Like general market is like, you know, you buy Twitter up here, you crash down, you know, 60%. Then of course people don't understand stuff and, you know, just, you know, panic sell. But no, crypto is the problem. Oh, but can you drop 20% down in a day? Yeah. Yes, crypto can drop 20% down in a day. And so can, you know, stock market. This is Tesla down 21%. They're one of the most famous stocks on the, you know, that people are buying. 20% down on a day. Dump. Can it dump 20% on a day? Yeah. But no, crypto is the problem. Look at nickel's spot price. Nickel futures. The pump, man, the pump. 142% in a day. Yeah, and crypto is the problem, man. Crypto is the problem. Right back down again, you know. But these are futures, though. These are futures, but still, that's Meta. Yeah, but Meta and Facebook is the same thing. You cannot find Facebook. You know, you cannot find Facebook stuff. Could you look at Fantom? Yeah, sure, man. You can look at Fantom. Why not? I want to know what's happening in Fantom as well. Down 5% right now. Weekly time frame really doesn't matter because we are 6 days away from the close. So this over here, whatever happens on the weekly right now, it's not that important. Fantom looks like it's consolidating up here. It had a nice run up towards the upside. Right now it's consolidating. I'm trying to break up right back down on the 50 moving average. You can see here it went a little bit down up here. It looks like consolidation. You can even check the small time frames up here. See what's happening. Well, it went below this support, so it's creating technically lower low up here. So maybe some kind of bull flag in the making over here. Do you see the bull flag, guys? Maybe it should be something like this up here. Let's remove this line. But there is no pole. It's just like, you know, it looks like some kind of maybe double top breaking through this and going right down again. It's still holding the trend though. It's still holding the trend. So yeah, it looks like consolidation until they break the trend down here. This over here looks like consolidation. So right now it looks like consolidation. If it breaks towards upside, nice. If it breaks on the downside, bad. But it's still keeping the trend. It's still keeping the trend towards the upside, even though it's having this, you know, 3-4 day consolidation right now on the sideways up here. You said it was Tesla. I said Tesla what? It seems to be doing well now. It also was the weekly and not the daily, but he's still right. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Was Facebook on the weekly time frame? Let's see here. Did I mess up something? Did I mess up something? This is Facebook. This is Meta platforms. I know, but Meta platforms is the Facebook. And it was actually daily time frame, because although it is weekly time frame over here, and you can see it on the weekly time frame, it happened. The drop happened in a day. You can see the gap up here. You can see the gap from the up there to down there, 24%. That happens in one day. This is daily time frame. Meta is the Facebook. So I was right. FB dropped 20% in a day, and you said Tesla did. Oh, sorry. Okay, that I misspoke. I think I meant to say, you know, Tesla was weekly, not daily. You were looking at weekly. Did I look at weekly on everything? Okay, let's check out back. I'm just gonna go back and forth between charts and try to correct myself. Okay, yeah, this is the daily, this is the weekly. Yeah, that was the weekly time frame, but on the daily time frame, how much did it go up? It went up like 63% on the up daily time frame, and during one day up here, it went up 42%, and then crashed down, back down, you know, at least something like 40% on the downside. And the crypto is problem, you know. I'm seeing a perfect bull flag on an ADA BTC pair. We don't do BTC pairs, man. We don't do BTC pairs. Beyond as well. Oh, you're into Beyond, man. Oh, that was such a big thing. I have it on the chart right over here. I've been following Beyond for a long time. I remember being bullish on Beyond up here, because, you know, there was so much talk about you know, fake meats and vegetarians and vegans and stuff like that, right? And then it went down, and I said, yeah, it's gonna come up, and did some kind of shake up and started going back up again, right? But right now you can see it's falling, you know, straight through, you know. But I don't believe in fake meat though, so I won't. There is no, you know, I could maybe, if I see some kind of bullishness in the fake meat industry, you know, I might, you know, think this is gonna, you know, go towards upside. It might go towards upside just because it, you know, fell so much on the downside. How much did it fall down from the top up here? 84%, so it might be at some kind of bottom right now where it is recovering up here, you know, it's starting recovery towards the upside. That might be the case, but you know, fake meat's not my thing, man. Bit is small pumpage. Oh man, yeah, BTC is having a small pumpage. Everything according to plan, guys. Well, it's true, we do. What about RV? We're gonna check that out. Maybe. Let's see here. Bitcoin doing this nice, you know, bear trap on the downside up here. It's back inside this triangle. The triangle is pretty legit, I think. The triangle is pretty legit. I think it has this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. So this part of triangle, this part of triangle, this part of triangle is pretty legit. Right around back in the triangle, this might have been some kind of bear trap. This, if this breaks right now towards the upside without any kind of test on the downside and just do something like this towards the upside above this red box up here, this is gonna be one of the most bullish things you're gonna see in forever, guys, in forever. That pumped during the short squeeze Fed with about 20 companies. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that, you know, short squeeze do happen and stuff like that, right? Qubit doing great today, Captain. Oh, we gotta check the Qubit. It's not here. It's okay. So I actually want, before I actually start the stream, I want to find the late adopter YouTube search, something like that, right? I wanted to find a video from that we did on the live show, but you know, I'm not quite sure if I can find it right now on daily time frame. That should have been something around 4 February, between 4 February and 10 February, up here somewhere, right? That should be the case, up here somewhere, up here. That's the video I want to find. So if you go to the, you know, up here, so 4 February, how many weeks ago? That's it. 13 days ago, 3 weeks ago. This already. We can just look at the lines up here. 1 month ago. It's longer back. It's longer back. No, not that long. 2 lines bounce. Maybe it's over here. Of the line further down. Show me the daily, man. Show me the daily. Why are you looking at 1 hourly, man? Who the F is this guy? Why is he looking at short term frames? Stop looking at short time frames, man. What's wrong with you? Pump imminent, guys. Pump imminent. Was I right here? Pump imminent. When was this? This was on 18 January. Was I right? No, I was not. Pump imminent. It went straight down. Oh man, oh man. This is it, guys. Our dump moon. So, you know, we already had this 3.1. Yeah, we dumped pretty much, you know, big time after that. So this was on 17 January. So it's after that. Pump imminent, man. You know what? Where did it go? Where did it go? Pump imminent. So it's after, no, it's before, no, it's after this, somewhere up here. The crash, yeah, because after the pump imminent, you know, 4 days after that, we got this crash. And then a little late after that, getting this move towards the upside. The bounce. Don't tell me you're looking at small time frames, man. Don't show me the big time frames. This is weekly. Where is your daily time frame, man? There is daily time frame. It's not yet here. So further back, we gotta go further back. 2 months, maybe a week later than that. Maybe somewhere up here. No, this is still not done anything that. Up here, somewhere up there. In this, these levels are important, but we are in a new channel. Even with this drop, this is the biggest problem. Triangle forming. This is godly. All the worst case might be some hope. Maybe it's this one. Several ways to jump above it. That would be insanely bullish. And even that's like the bullish scenario that I'm looking at, right? So, you know, I will, you know, start climbing to levels. So let me do it like this. Oh, okay. It can definitely, let me just you know, in the very short term, a little bit more towards downside, okay, but jump above the, give or take, and manage to get some kind of support on here, and then maybe bounce off Again, I don't think this, but it's before this one, although worst case. So where is it? Although worst case, what am I looking at here right now? The biggest problem. So although worst case, that's this one. So it's a little bit for this. It's getting interesting. Moon dump, higher high, good sign. Looks weak. What's next? These levels are important. Maybe it's this one over here. The top line up here. But you know, we made a high. Is more likely to, you know, hit 24 hourly time frame. There is probability, you know, we might, you know. It's not in this one either. Where did I talk about this, man? Where did I talk about this? What's next? Looks weak. Good sign. Channel video, the channel. Talking about the channel. Stop talking about channel, man. And I didn't even mention the full moon soon. It's all good and dandy. Maybe it was a live stream. Maybe it was a live stream. Because these are uploads, and then we got, you know, live now, and then we got, you know, past live streams. Yeah, it might have been the live stream. It might have been a live stream where I talked about that, you know. So we gotta go back, like, you know, 2 months ago, something like that. Here, 2 months ago. Where is it? Do I see anything right now? I told you about the low cap jab qubit yesterday, bro. Check it out. I know you don't like pancake swap coins, but still, this is a gem. Dodge season soon. USDT also another important chart. Hit resistance. Let's just find this one thing, guys, because I want to find one thing. So, you know, the crash. That's after the crash. What's good and not in Bitcoin world? Maybe I'm talking about this here. Bitcoin dump watch party. Nah, maybe Monday lookup. Let me. Wrong chart. No, it's not in this one. I feel I talked about so much, but you know, still I cannot find it. Why can't I find it, man? Partners. Super fun, it's bro. Percentage okay, Monday up, more downside. Crash. Where is the bottom? It's after this. I can profit for this chart. Gains. This we are about dump or about dump. It's not this one. So it cannot be. It has to be. It has to be on the videos somewhere. Long-term analysis. Calculation of surprise recovery. This is 4 weeks ago. It's longer than that. Okay. Here, but still it's above. I don't know. See, as soon as you get this, you know, capitulation videos and people think it's going down to 0, that's where the bottom is, right? Looks weak. But there might be hope. I think that it's the hope video. Because we are talking about, you know, this over here, and then we zoomed out. I think we zoomed out. Please tell me we zoomed out. Did we zoom out? We didn't zoom out. Where is triangle form with a little support line? It's the biggest problem in Bitcoin right now. This after these levels are important. Just open it so I don't have to, you know, go back to the downside over here. Line on the daily time is broken, and there is really no other way to draw this line the way I see it. Here you can see here that support line. So if you do fall on the downside, you know, there's still no panic or anything like that right now. You know, we can. It's not this one. Next week. What's next? Is it important? This is the most boring live stream ever, guys. Sorry about that. We'll probably, you know, we got time. It's no problem. It's not like I'm in the mood for anything. You know, a good sign. I didn't dream this, you know. I did talk about it a lot. I just don't know where I talked about it. Why are you zooming in, man? Zoom out. WF, man. Yeah. So, you know, both guys. I can't find, man. I can't find. Maybe it's on Twitter. I did post it somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. What is this on stream looking for? I'm looking for a pattern I talked about a long time ago. So, you know, I would like to find again where I talked about it, you know, but I do so many, I don't remember where I talked about it. So right now the A looks most proper. It was actually D, which is not even on the chart up here. Did I post anything similar to that? This is not on here. I don't know. I don't know. The 3 ball is nah. I'm looking for any kind of, because I've mentioned it so many times before. I just don't remember when I started talking about it. The pattern that goes something like this, and I try to explain to people this is often how it actually plays out. So you have some kind of uptrend, you break that uptrend, you get 1, 2 tops up here, then you break the neckline down here, and you know you continue the other way around. And I talked about this pattern, you know, once we started breaking this down here, but I don't know when. So, you know, it would be nice to find it so I can clip it, you know, and tell people, told ya. The 3 ball is. So we lost like 50 people, you know, we have time till live stream is more important than my job. Moon Knight. Yeah, we found the Moon Knight, so we had to post the Moon Knight on the on Twitter. The Moon Knight. See up here, it's the Moon Knight. The Moon Knight was the name of the pattern. There is no name of pattern. This is not something people understand or know about. But this is what this is my theory on how this plays out. Oftentimes you'll see a pattern, trend break the trend. When it breaks the trend, you get this first test towards the upside, trying to get back on the trend line and continue. It fails that, it does the second test, it fails that, this test can go up here. It can do several tests, but often it's a 1-2 test up here, do test. Then it goes down, then it breaks this neckline on the downside, and then it continues the other direction. So this, some kind of reversal pattern up here once it happens, right? This doesn't mean that it's gonna go, to 100 million. It can just pull back a little bit up here and then, continue whichever direction it was going to. But this pattern up here, I think we talked about it around, around 789. Okay, let's try to look for the dates. 789. Okay, let's look for the dates. 789. So open here, triangle forming. This is 31st January, so it's after that. 31st January, triangle forming. So maybe around here, although worst case there might be some hope. Is not still not. It wasn't this one. Tab. This was on the 17th February, so this is like 7 days too long. It's actually a live stream. It's not this one. 7 days too long. These levels are important. Looks weak. Let's channel a good sign. Okay, let's open a good sign. Maybe it was there. February 15. Okay, let's try. This is this must be a little bit back the channel, the problem. I don't know. I'm done searching for it till I don't look back in anger. BTC pumping. Yeah, BTC doing right now fine. So why do we care about history? Sorry, this way around. BTC doing fine, guys. BTC doing fine. 4-hourly time frame. We still got like 3 hours left to close this 4-hourly candle, so we'll see how much we can actually pump on that. On the 1 hourly, it's got 15 minutes. If we can close above, up here, about on the 15 minutes up here, this actually looks quite bullish. So there is that. The plan is just, but we keep familiar with those things. The rest of BTC in 5-day charges 2 times BTC went above 50 level. Never signed, then BTC dumped them. BTC broke 50 level to the downside. In RSI, BTC dumped, and now BTC broke 50 level to the upside. I mean, bullish. Okay, good. 260k. Please block the fake Captain Kirk. There are 2 Captain Kirks. I don't know. Which Captain Kirk is the real one? I have a fun lol. There's a fake me in the chat. Let me see if I can figure out which Captain Kirk is the right one. I'm gonna block the. I think I know which Captain Kirk is the wrong one. I think I know. Yeah, small K Kirk. Small K Kirk is the one. There we go. As much as I told you about where I turned 79 to 300. I don't have to, you know, ask you about that, because, you know, you by just telling me that already, you know, with the bigger face, the fake one, yeah. No, the bigger face, yeah, the bigger face is the fake one. Bigger face, the fake one. So right now Bitcoin was bullish. It must be the moon ini, Captain. Guys, I'm really, you know, if I had like, you know, I don't know, $10 million or something like that, I would definitely hire a couple of guys to make moon inu. If I knew some guys that, you know, can program well, you know, and figure this stuff out, you know, I would make moon, but I got nothing. I got nothing. I've been out all day. Are we still bullish on Bitcoin? Yeah, we're still bullish on Bitcoin. This was a totally expected, and especially playing better than expected. Let's see here on the daily time frame. So let's go to the other chart up here and clean the chart. So this is playing a little bit better than expected, but I can expect, you know, tomorrow will be a dump. So if you fail to get it back up here, you know, right now big moves towards upside, because this is less candle, this is less pullback up here to try to get back above this 10 moving average. If bulls fail to get back above the 10 moving average up here, you know, and continue on the upside, this is definitely dumping tomorrow. This is definitely dumping tomorrow. So tomorrow you might see a big dumpity dump if this fails. You could always make me a mod, lol. I got two mods here. We got Michael Altcoin mod, and there is this guy that is also a mod on the channel. I don't know how he got the mod. No, I don't remember giving it to him. And you know, I asked my other mod, he never gave any mod to that guy. So there is another guy that has a mod. So we can do a shady BNB. Wick is in the chat. I've been out told that I was still bullish. Yeah, we're bullish, man. We're bullish, but you know, we are expecting this move towards downside because of this. This is called extension. What do I call it? Extend, crash, hug, dump. No, that's not right. This pattern over here, first you extend from the moving averages, then you know, you pull back or drop or hit the moving average, then you hug the moving average, and then you dump. This is also a pattern that's often happening, very often in charts. Sometimes you manage to pump towards the upside, but you know, oftentimes you go down. Oftentimes you go down. So over here right now we are hugging this. This is just about to, you know, go down, but we are looking at some kind of 20 and 50 moving average as support down here. So you know, although it can go down, you know, it's really not a problem. Like we can go all the way down here and there will still be no problem whatsoever. You might see at Mumu, you know, I bring you fresh I bring you fresh milk every morning. Moon inu. So let's look at a little bit monthly time frame. So this is the same thing that almost same thing that happened on the monthly time frame on Bitcoin. We had extension, extend, then crash, then hug and dump, right? Extend, crash, hug, dump. Extend, crash, hug, dump. But this didn't dump over here. We pumped and then we went back down here, We pulled back a little bit, but we didn't dump. So this was actually, you know, kind of savior, you know, but it can play out like this. Down up here, you know, this bullishness is right now continuing back up here. We still got this higher low up here on the weekly time frame, which is definitely confirmed, and higher high on the monthly time frame, which is definitely confirmed. 3 weekly red green candles in a row right now, which are looking very nice, but we need to do this move towards the upside. Will this be this month or next month? We don't know, but you know, everything looks bullish and nice, and then in the end ready for the moves. Is that SMA or EMA? I prefer EMAs. Don't prefer stuff, use the right one. It's SMA. It's always SMA. Always. People extend SMAC. Yeah, SMAC, hug, dump. That's right. Crypto Kafchen knows. Extend SMAC, hug, dump. Yeah, that's the pattern. Extend SMAC, hug, dump. I forgot, you know, the name. Extend SMAC, hug, dump. So you can see here, the pattern that we are looking at right now is extend, smack, back on the moving averages, hug it, dump. It happens so often. It doesn't have to happen. There is also always probability towards the upside, as you just saw on the on Bitcoin monthly time frame. There is probability that you do to upside, you go a little bit down and something like that. That's probability. But a lot of times you do something like this, you smack on the, you know, you extend from the moving average, then you write back down, and then you don't have power to, you know, push back through, so you hug this moving average. You're trying for dear life to hold the moving average, and at the end of it you cannot hold it, and you just like bam, right back down. But this move on downside usually is you know, last move on the downside. It's not usually last move down, it can be last move on downside, where you consolidate again, you know, find the strength back into the chart and then continue towards the upside. That can definitely happen. That's what I'm looking at right now. So I'm looking for this move towards downside more than I'm looking for a move towards upside. I will be a little bit surprised, but you know, never say never in crypto. So if we do find, you know, somehow a way to pump up here above this outside of the triangle, maybe get some kind of support up here, and then, you know, continue towards the upside, you know, that's gonna be best case scenario right now. We traditional, bro. Yeah, we traditional. EMAs are more responsive than SMAs. You don't understand, man. We are not looking for you know, for responsiveness. We are looking for support and resistance over, you know, 200, you know, less 200 days. Why would I, you know, move that average up or down? It doesn't make sense. If I want to move my average up and down, let me explain this very easily, very nice. Okay, so let's clear up the chart up here. Okay, this is the chart, this is daily chart. Okay, this is daily chart of Bitcoin, and let's say I'm an investor, right? Let's say I'm an investor and I'm doing like moving averages, right? So I'm an investor, I'm doing moving averages. First we have changed color, you know, whatever, pink color is very nice. And I want to see the last 200 days, what's the average price for the last 200 days? And the average price is right over here, right? But somebody comes right now and says, but yeah, but I know that this is the average price for the last one, but you know, I want to show me the average price for the last 200 days, but you know, that reacts a little bit better to the price. So you come and take, you know, your EMAS exponential moving average, and you do 200 moving average up here, and this is blue, and you see down here that we are above that resistance, right? So oh yeah, I like this better because it is above the resistance. Now if we wanted to use something that reacts faster to the price, we wouldn't use 200 moving average, we would use 100 moving average. We'd use 100 moving average, and you can see down here we have, you know, average price of the last 100 days. That's how you use, that's how you get, you know, that's how you get moving average to react faster to your chart. You use slow, you know, faster moving averages, right? Now EMAs are just, you know, I don't want to say the name, but you know, I think that's EMAs. I think EMAs are invented by brokerage firms to get all of these traders to lose money, because they figure out, hey guys, look at these guys, they're using our, you know, simple moving average, and they're using our, you know, support and resistance. Let's just tell them that, you know, the reason why they are they're not, you know, they could be performing better if they use like EMAs, right? They could be performing better if they use like Fibonacci support resistance instead of real support resistance lines. Let them, you know, instead of you know, them trying to look for lines, just give them that VPVR, you know, indicator, and tell them that it's in the ballpark area there, right? So, you know, we are talking like every Bosnian. We're talking Bosnian English, because yeah. So yeah, EMAs, you know, we just want to know we just want to know, when we are looking at moving averages, we just want to know where the support and resistance are, based on, you know, the last 10 days, 50 days, 200 days. We don't want it to move up or down and react to the price. If you want something to react faster to the price, we use, you know, slower and faster moving averages, but we don't use exponential for any kind of, you know, stupid reason. You miss the change in the trend. Look at a 50 SMA. No, you don't miss the change in the trend, man. You don't miss the change in the trend. EMA for EMA. What is it called? Just give me like 5 EMA for me. They're all good. They're all good. This is not for. Why are you having these ugly colors, man? Whatever. Just give me some nice colors up here. I don't care. They are showing you, yeah, exponential moving, kind of showing you where the you maybe use them like to show you the trend. Show you the trend. You're bullish, you're bearish, you're above it, you're above them, you're below them. Sure, maybe there is something that it can be used, you know, if using too many exponential moving averages. Let's do that. It's like that ribbon, moving average ribbon. Yeah, moving average ribbon up here. This is not the ribbon. Which one is the one that you know? Do I have done the favors, something like that? No. Ribbon SMA EMA. It's not this ribbon. What's the ribbon called that you know EMA ribbon crypt? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one probably. EMA ribbon, yeah. So EMA ribbon you use to see some kind of change in the price for whatever reason, right? You're above it, you're in trend. You go below it, you're below the trend. You're below the trend, you're above the trend, whatever, right? Some kind of EMA ribbons, and I take change this to moving. So it can be used for something, probably. It can be used probably for something, but moving averages are not used to see the trend. Moving averages are used to see the support and the resistance lines. All right, we can see the trend. You know, we can see the trend when we are looking at if you are above it or below it. And you might say, oh, but you don't see the change in the trend until it's too late. We already see once we start breaking the supports on the downside. Once we start seeing this down here that we are breaking the supports, we are seeing the trend change. Well, if you want to see the trend change, you pull the line like this up here, and as soon as you break it up here, you already know the trend has changed, right? So there is a faster way to see a trend change than, you know, exponential moving average. Yeah, that's by trend lines. Once you start going below the moving averages, you are going below the supports, you're technically becoming more and more bearish, right? If you're a computer, use EMAs. Real Bosnian people are traditional, bro. Ask my wife. Oh, your wife is Bosnian. Ask her if she can make you cevapa. Moving averages are support and resistance lines. These are support and resistance lines. These are the most important thing. And if you EMAs are not support and resistance line. They are fake, you know, fake lines. We want to just know where the support and resistance is. You know, we want to know where the support and resistance is on the dollar. Let's not get into too much into this, but you know, 1 hourly. This is the most exciting thing right now. Guys, let's take 5-minute break. You know, go to the toilet, get some water, drink some milk. If you don't got some milk, go get some milk, guys. It's good for you. I don't know if it's good for you. I actually read is, you know, I actually, you know, googled is milk good for you, and it said that it's packed with important nutrients like possible. Drinking milk and dairy products may prevent osteoporosis and bone fracture and may help maintain a healthy weight. This is from 2018. I don't know, but is milk bad for you? Cow's milk is a good source of protein, calcium, nutrition. Is bad? Milk might be healthy and nutritious, but drinking too much of it in a day does not guarantee better health. I don't know. I think I read somewhere that it said it's bad to drink milk. Milk is no good, lol. They make you believe cow's milk is great for you. Lies. Of course it's great for you, man. As long as you don't, you know, drink like 5 gallons, you know, every day, everything is good, man. Van the man is back in the chat, and we actually went up in viewers while I was gone, so that's good. I'm guessing that's because of Bitcoin is finally in the green. Chewap looks like sausage stuffed in pita. Chewap is very, very good, man. It's just meatballs in pita. So good. How is the trend looking, man? Is this the trend or is it not? Maybe it did great trend. Right now hitting this resistance up here on the dollar. So maybe we're gonna have consolidation here and then breakout. Maybe. Or if we have consolidation and breakdown, we're going back down again. I'm gonna watch this on 5-minute chart. Yeah, sure, why not? 5-minute chart is fine. Something happens, right? SMFL looks like float. Let's go 10 IPO for $1. SMFL. There is no such thing on TradingView, so we are not watching that. Cevapino. Yeah, the next coin. We have Cevap, we Couscous all day. Milk contains sugar, so don't drink too much. Guys, when it comes to food, you know, I've been through the, you know, carnivore diet, you know, vegan diet, vegetarian diet, stuff like that. I actually didn't do vegan or vegetarian because I don't actually believe too much in that. But, you know, people are too much into that, you know, what's good for you, what's not good for you. Let me just tell you quickly what's good for you, not good for you. Your body is very adaptable, you know. If you try to, you know, go, for example, on carnivore diet and just eat meat, you'll notice that you poop like every third or fourth day, and even then it's like this big poop, you know, because your body is very, very efficient to process meats. So when you eat meat, you get all the nutritions out of the meat because your body is very, very adapted to that. Now, if you eat a lot of vegetables, you know, you will have to poop every day because there is a lot of fiber, there is a lot of, you know, stuff that goes out and so forth, so forth. But we as a humans, you know, for, you know, throughout the history of humans, we have eaten everything. We've eaten fruit, we've eaten vegetables, we eat meat, we eat nuts, anything that we find on the ground we eat. The thing is, your body takes what it can take when you put it inside of you. So if you find a rock and you eat that rock, if there is some, you know, calcium in the rock that can be absorbed by the body will absorb, you know, calcium or whatever, right? And then it will eject the rest of the stuff because we got a, you know, a flush system in the body that actually does that. So you can eat whatever you want to eat. You can even eat grass. You know, cows eat grass, but they are very, very efficient at the, you know, processing grass. They got 8 stomachs to processing grass and getting, you know, all the necessary, you know, nutrition out of the grass. Now, unfortunately, we cannot live on the grass. You can eat grass as a side dish, right? And but you know, it depends on what kind of stuff you are getting into. If you eat too much grass, you're probably gonna be very bad. But you know, there is definitely some kind of nutrition in the grass that your body will get out of, but it's not very efficient. So we don't have to talk like what your body is meant to eat or not meant to eat. It's more like what your body can get nutrition out of and how much efficiency is out of that. We know that efficiency in meat is very high. We know that efficiency in some you know, vegetables is very high, and some fruit is very high, and it's also very, you know, very little, you know, leftovers. So we eat whatever we can eat, whatever you can eat and your body can take nutrition out of, it's good for you, right? Nothing is good in big, you know, in large quantities. Like sugar is not good in large quantities. Sugar, it loves, you know, body loves sugar. That's why it likes sweets, because there's so little of it in nature, and we like anything that's sweet. That's why we eat fruit, right? But you know, natural sweets is not about, you know, natural sweets is not about, you know, you don't get too much sugar. So what I would say is, like, don't just pick, you know, carnivore diet or vegan diet or whatever. Like, eat whatever you want to eat, like, you know, in moderation. But you need some kind of meat, you need some kind of vegetable, you need some kind of fruits and nuts and whatever you can find, right? Your body will take, you know, nutrition out of everything, you know. Balanced diet. And anything else is just crap. Your body is really, really efficient at processing stuff. I don't eat grass. We're only mammals that build metal boxes and fly in them too. Now I know more about poop, thanks. This is Palm Auto Blue Nutrition Gel, Alma. Now I'm drinking milk because, you know, I used to drink, you know, Coke in the evenings, and it just gets me too, you know, shaky. So, you know, I started drinking milk not long ago. You know, it kind of fits me in the evenings, you know. Define big poop. So yeah, you need water, you need meat, stuff like that. Bear or bull? I'm bull. I'm definitely bull right now. Even with this pullback on the downside, the more different food, the better the bacteria in your stomach and how it comes from stomach. Yeah, so you need variety. So don't go crazy stuff like on one side be vegan or vegetarian, and don't go crazy on the other side be full carnivore, because I try actually full carnivore and it's not actually that beneficial for you. But you do notice that your body is very good at processing certain stuffs. But balance diet, you need fruit, you need vegetables, you need meat, you need nuts, anything that you can put into your body. And even cow's milk, although if large quantity of cow's milk is not maybe bad for you because you get too much of something, I don't know how that works, but drinking in moderation cow's milk like people have done for centuries, thousands of years, it's no problem. I mean, we do get something out of it. Okay, now we're done with the nutrition channel. We're going back to the charts, guys. Back to the charts. Drink water, man. Yeah, water is good for you as well. Everything is good for you. Can you quick check another? We had a pretty legit fake out. Cardano fake out? What? I don't believe that. Okay, let's go on the daily time frame up here. There is no fake out up here. Cardano is consolidating. It's getting ready to to break out. It's getting ready to break out. Although we did have these fake outs towards the upside, we're gonna see how this candle closes up here. Do we have any kind of divergence on the chart? Yeah, there is definitely divergence on the chart. So if this goes towards the upside, you'll create a big divergence up here, which might actually pull it to the downside. The Cardano also has this, it doesn't have extend smack pattern up here, but it does have this nice, consolidation pattern up here. It pulled back to some kind of 60, so it can definitely continue pumping towards the upside up here again and, correct the price. But it looks like it's consolidating up here. I don't think that we're gonna get bearish cross up here on the daily time frame. So this might just extend towards the upside again. This looks like consolidation phase to me. It's above the 20 moving average, holding right up there right now. Bullish cross on the MACD. 47 level on the RSI. It looks like it just might go soon. So it does look nice. Next move, it might be next move down, it might be, I'm not saying that, but it looks like, I think probability right now it's more towards ups. Now if Bitcoin pulls back on downside, others should pull down as well. That is the way to correlate. So BIT is going to pump right now. We don't know that. We are looking at this triangle up here, and we had a fake out on the downside. This fake out cannot happen often, but if they happen very, very soon, it really doesn't tell you too much about anything. But this is first fake out, this is second fake out, and that's actually bullish. The way I see it, that's bullish. So two fake outs, and right now the second fake out is coming out very, very close to the ending of the triangle. So this looks like it just might break towards the upside. If we see some kind of breakout above the 200 moving average up here, and then these levels up here around 46.8, 46.9, that might be very, very bullish. Very good for the price of Bitcoin. It's very close. This 1 hour candle just closed up here above all the moving averages, which done fantastically well. So it's just pumping like crazy. The moves on downside goes a lot slower than moves towards the upside, so I think that's bullish as well. It looks good, guys. I'm bullish. I'm like crazy bullish. I don't think you guys understand how bullish I am. The late doctor. My peer is mooning, boys. Let's check out these low cap altcoins. I cannot extend this too much. So we did some sell is down 16% on the day. Back to the 20 moving. These are just low cap altcoins that we see. 9% up for lossless. It's breaking this trend line up here right now above the 10 moving average. Tier is still down, minus 1.92. It just isn't performing. Empire is up 12%. Empire actually pumped like last 3 days, big time over here, and it's continued pumping towards upside. It does look bullish. This looks like consolidation down here on scallop. Rivamon looks, at a nice pump yesterday up here above the resistance. We go above the resistance. Yeah, it managed to get above the resistance up here. So it's right now you're going into some kind of consolidation phase before the next move towards the Saito is just pumping like crazy towards the upside above the resistance. You can see these two resistance lines up here, it's just pumping like crazy above that. So Saito looks very nice. PBX also going towards the upside. It managed to, you know, climb nicely up here, continuing down. It's still not above this resistance up here that it needs to get. MTV is long way behind the way I see it. XTM having some kind of pullback consolidation phase above the moving averages. Kin is just doing sideways movement that doesn't look bullish at all. Cult actually performed well, and today, what's up today? Today is actually up, so this looks like Cult is, you know, the coin that got shielded by you see here also these two fake outs on the downside, right? So right now back inside this triangle up here, so it just might, you know, break towards the upside. We'll see. Auction on daily time frame. Oh, big pullback to the downside. Big pump, big dump consolidation up here. Try to break up here, right back down again. Not quite sure. This depends on how this closes. Minus 5% down. Gods are up 8% for the day. Gods are up 8% today. This is the Hearthstone game. What's it called? Gods Unchained. The Hearthstone, you know, NFT game. So this looks like consolidation. Try to go up, right back down again. Right now consolidate here. I think it's just gonna continue going towards the upside. And crowd doesn't look that good. These are the low cap altcoins that we did, you know, not so long ago on the chart. 1 hourly breaking, going for this 100 moving average. It's going for the 100 moving average. Give me the money! Can you check SCS and Casper? Thanks. SCS. No. I don't know what this is. Casper Labs. Casper Tether. Probably just Casper. Daily time frame. Consolidation up here. At the top up here. Let's look at a weekly time frame. Yeah, it broke the resistance up here. You can see here on the weekly it broke the resistance. Right now consolidating below this 20 moving average. As soon as it starts getting done with this consolidation pattern up here and starts breaking towards the upside, I think it's gonna go again. So Casper looks okay in uptrend, I think. I barely recognize you anymore. It's been a long time kept. CSCXR. Yeah, it's not the trading view. I don't want to go out of the trading view, man. My B-Pro buy from last Monday is really paying off. Yeah, B-Pro has been performing well. B-Pro is, you know, CoinSkid coin, and you can see here that it pumped last week all the way up to the resistance up here, above the 50 moving average as well, above the 50 moving average. So it's consolidating up here at the top right now. I think it needs a little bit, because you can see also the moving average, it just way too extended. So I think it needs a little bit consolidation up here before it continues, but it is very, very bullish. It is very bullish. B-Pro is bullish. SLP, yeah, SLP guys, I forgot about that. I was checking SLP before the stream. Yeah, peer is up 8%. There is peer up here. Last 2 weeks it's up a lot. Right now it's up 8%. On the daily time frame, it's just pumping towards the upside. This looks like, you know, short-term parabolic move towards the upside up here. Maybe consolidate, you know, it would do good if it got consolidation pretty soon up here. It would do good, because here over here we got 20 moving average on the weekly time frame, so it's above 20 moving average up here. It's above the resistance up here as well. So this pullback was nice, back to the 20 moving average, bounced off of that. But I think it needs some kind of, you know, consolidation phase up here somewhere. I don't know where it's gonna hit, but you know, it needs some kind of consolidation phase. I think it would. I think, you know, it would be because you don't want to just continue, you know, going like this towards the upside and then, you know, go down forever. You want consolidation phase a little bit up, consolidation phase a little bit up. That's what you want. Yes, we're gonna make bank soon. Then we'll have plenty of time. Retired. I watched all episodes. Epic. This center plan. Now I have attention for crypto again. Are we having bull run yet? Oh, you watched all episode of that, what was it called? Boo Boo Fat, Bona Fat, whatever it's called. That's good. Are we having a bull run yet? Not yet. Very close, but not yet. Bitcoin is, back in green right now on the daily time frame, and on this hourly time frame we are back inside this triangle. So you can see the triangle up here. We had a fake out on the downside. This is the second fake out on the downside, or technically this wasn't a fake out because we didn't have a triangle back then. But right now it. How did I do that? I don't know, but right now this fake out looks like it's it failed. Right now back up there to 200 moving average. We are back in the triangle. We are waiting for breakout out of the triangle and then moving towards the upside. So we'll see how that actually plays out. We still got the resistance that we need to break on the 4 hourly. You can see here the 50 moving average. The 50 moving average exactly up here. This is the right now. If you can get above this level up here at 46.6, if you can get above 46.6 today, or on the 4 hourly, this 4 hourly candle. Ooh, so bullish. The book of Boba Fett. SLP is scary. Yeah, we forgot to talk about SLP. We were just about to talk about SLP and I forgot about SLP. Where is SLP? Yeah, 12% up right now on the daily time frame. So what I'm going to show you on SLP is that SLP is doing okay right now. You still need to close above this line. So you see the resistance line up here, right? You see the resistance line up here, and right now it's testing that line. It needs to break above the line if it wants to break this down, a big ass downtrend towards the downside. This looks like some kind of this was some kind of capitulation phase. This is the first pump. This is the pullback down here right now, climbing slowly towards the upside. If you can break up here and then go up above 35 up here, that's gonna be 200 moving average down here. Once it goes up there, I think it's gonna pump like crazy. So SLP might be nice. Now everybody says it's inflationary coin and stuff like that. That might be the case. That might be the case, but we are not quite there yet. See how nice this line is. Look at these touches, man. So it is right now. This week, last week it was staying above the 10 moving average. This week is trying to get above the 20 moving average. Up here we got a 50 moving average forming right now. This is the 50 moving average. It's pretty high technically. It's pretty high. Just closed S&P 10x leverage trade for 39% profit. X, that's scary, man. That's scary. Oops, sorry for the caps. So beside Twitter stuff, was a small trade. Yeah, you always do small trades, so I'm not expecting you to do 10x with 10k. I know you too well, Captain. I know you too well, Captain. So Twitter is not doing much, right? Everything is going according to plan, guys. Everything is going according to the plan. Not worried whatsoever. Once we started going a little bit down, you saw that alts did a big moves, like 2 to 5, something like 10% towards downside. Oh man, my eye. What did I touch with my eye? Or what did I touch with my, with my fingers and then touch my eye? Would love a solo chart. There is something called solo genetic. Ooh, wow. Oh, it's only 22%, so it should be something like this. Weekly. Yeah, it managed to get above this moving average, about 50 moving average, and pump towards the upside. So it managed to break certain resistances on the upside. You can see this got broken down there. This over here got broken right now, and this up here got broken up here. So this is the daily time frame. So still not, still not closed up here. But if you can close above all these three, it looks good. I don't know what this is, man. NIR is going crazy. I got NIR somewhere up here. It's not going crazy, it's up 5%, but it's going like a very, this curvy move towards the upside. So, I would like some kind of it broke that. It got only one more resistance at the top up here, and this engulfing candle. So, if you look at it on the 2 weeks, there is only No, there is not actually. There is around 20 bucks. Are we gonna go up to 20 bucks before we consolidate? Because this looks like way too high. There's resistance up here as well right now, trying to break that. If we just pull back on this one, then it's a consolidation phase up here before the next move. What is this? It's just the weirdest alt season ever. Lol. Good evening from London. You called it TLA? I called what, man? Good evening, Sputnik. Hope you're doing well in London. Glimmer, Peer, Qubit, all having a great week. Yeah, everything is having a great week. Weeks. Something is even having a great month. But you know, this is very good stuff, guys, because I don't see any kind of euphoria in the crypto. I don't see any kind of, you know, excitement. I don't see any kind of, you know, crazy moves because everybody's still, you know, back down. But that's good. You want to climb as much as you can while there is no euphoria, and then once euphoria hits, it's probably the top, you know. So you want to, you know, climb as much as you had without euphoria. Yeah, calls everything. I wish I did call very nice, you know, but you know, the trick is to, you know, say it can go up, it can go down. You can't ever be wrong, right? You can't ever be wrong. Right now, this is the most exciting thing happening here in right now. We are breaking. Maybe my lines are a little bit off up here because these are not legit lines. It should be something like this up here, maybe. So we are, you know, still in a triangle up here, give or take. But I would say 46.6. If you can close above 46.6 on the hourly, maybe 4 hourly, maybe daily, it's so good. Movers on the moon. This is 1 hour. Let's see daily. It's just slowly climbing up, slowly climbing up. Like a lot of altcoins are doing this, you know, move towards downside, and they're slowly climbing up right now. A lot of altcoins. This looks like it broke the trend 2 days ago, consolidating up here right now. I think it's consolidation before the next move towards the upside. I think. Okay, guys, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I got some nice jazzy music playing on the TV downstairs. So, you know, wife is asleep. So I'm gonna take my phone, sit down with my milk, listen to some nice jazz, and you know, watch shorts on YouTube. Spend my time, you know, watching YouTube. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I think Bitcoin is doing okay. I think the Bitcoin is doing okay, although I am looking at some kind of move towards downside. If for whatever reason we just pump to start going towards the upside up here again, we still need to get above this 48.6 or something like that to be super bullish. This is where the bull run starts up here again. So we are just below that right now. But on the short-term time frames, you know, this is 46.6 up here. If you can do this, you know, we might try to, you know, test some other levels above us. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Tomorrow morning, 9 AM Central European time, we're doing the daily Bitcoin daily, and at evening we're doing the evening show, and on Saturday we got having Saturday night show, and at Sunday we got a Sunday night show. So we're doing a lot of live streams. Stop by, guys, to check out what's happening with Bitcoin. Hit the like button on the way out. Good night, Van the Man. And by the way, guys, before we end the show, you gotta listen to the song, man. You gotta listen to the song. This guy is legit, man. This guy is legit. Van the Man made a song called what is his name? I'm just gonna search for him. This guy right over here, One Aleswa. This is our new pump song, guys. Yeah, play the pump song. This pump song. This is the new pump song. Later, man. Thanks again. Thanks for stopping by VTube NL. That line. Can I put longer BTC now? We have the resistance, man. I don't know. Thanks for stopping by, guys. This is the lesson. of your intro song when your stream starts. Let's check it out. I think it's this one. Or second. Yeah, it's the pump song. It's the new pump song on the PLI channel. From When the Man. The guy with the mighty fingers. AVAX looks good, guys. AVAX looks good. AVAX looks good, guys. XRP is actually looking good as well. Cosmos consolidating. Now FTX looks good. There are one way to go, but looks like consolidating up here. Looks nice. Glimmer is also very good. Giving the resistance at 61. Is a bottom, I think. Mana and Sand looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. They're gonna pump at the same time. Look at this. Mana and Sand looks exactly the same, man. Exactly the same. Moving averages and all. They're gonna pump at the same time. And the price, $2. Okay, guys, that's it. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button.